Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini September 27, 2024. The compelling need to organize your thoughts, especially about finances, projects, and relationships, is real these days, as Mercury transits your solar house. However, others may not be as interested in setting things straight early today. You may need to take a step back and allow your intuition to kick in before you move forward. Fortunately, the day feels more purposeful as the day advances. The moon spends the day in your work and health sector, and you're more invested than usual in your self-care programs, routines, and work. Due to a Mercury-Pluto transit that comes into play, you're more likely to go along with changes because you see their value. This transit helps you gain insight into intimate or financial affairs and make positive lifestyle changes. You're naturally and instinctively attracting the right information, and connections can be advantageous. With this transit in play, the focus should be on strategy and plans of action rather than quick maneuvers. You might open your eyes to something now that you're truly ready to see it. Get ready for a day of mental confusion and blurred lines. As our cosmic messenger, Mercury, shivers in the sky, he'll be soaked beneath the monsoons of Neptune. When it's this chaotic outside, it doesn't even matter if you bring your raincoat because you'll inevitably still get drenched. This isn't the best day to discuss anything of importance in your personal or romantic life, especially around decisions with money, assets, or investments. You and your partner could think you have a plan but end up realizing it is spinning off the rails. Let the storm pass. Take a fine-tooth comb through your finances. It is time to get serious about your financial future when Mercury in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces. You might have been flying by the seat of your pants until now. Something within you may have felt the urge to straighten it up. It is time to go through your finances, like your bank statements and spending habits. You may be overwhelmed by how much there is, but this could give you the clarity you need to make financially smarter decisions. You can feel betrayed when there is confusion between friends. It's important to develop ways of dealing with this confusion so that you can attain clarity before engaging in the kind of drama that y'all can cause. Before you approach anyone about confusion, you need to be clear yourself. An exercise regimen is a great way to bring clarity into your life. There is a set schedule to abide by and a sense of accomplishment to enjoy after each workout. Today, your material life will be of the most importance. Today, change and evolution will be the key words, and the vibrations will be strongly influencing you in how you go about things in your professional life. You want to modify the relationship you have with those you collaborate with. In addition, you will give greatest importance to the wonderful results you are going to have. Indeed, you will care less and less about the way you achieve them, and more about the end results and profits. This negative way of thinking won't get you very far, and you will very probably have to take some steps backwards to get the esteem of your family and friends back. 2 days after Venus returned to your career sector, initiating the first planetary activity on the career front this year, the moon will enter your work sector and align favorably. During this crucial time in the working week, its visit coinciding with Mars' recent efforts to invigorate job prospects will establish an early link not just to Venus but also to the planets poised to influence income, work, and career developments in the coming months. This occurs after a period spent collaborating with the Sun to energize life's playful, creative, and adventurous aspects. 2 days after Venus, the planet of love left an adventurous part of your chart, and with the Sun still settling in, the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your romantic sector. After spending weeks working with Jupiter in your romantic sector to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have helped to maintain that connection as Venus passed the torch to the Sun. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the universe is lifting the fog and bringing clarity to areas that may have seemed confusing or uncertain. Any illusions, misunderstandings, or cloudy thoughts you've had recently are beginning to dissolve, giving way to a more grounded and clear perspective. This newfound clarity could even be connected to something as recent as a conversation or realization you had yesterday. So, keep an open mind and be ready to embrace these aha moments as everything starts to make more sense. Have you ever had a moment when something that seemed insignificant suddenly clicked into place, making everything around you feel clearer? Perhaps it was a small comment from a friend or an unexpected realization that shifted your perspective. Today has that kind of potential. The universe is sending subtle signs and signals your way, and if you stay present and attentive, you could gain some valuable insights. Maybe you've been wrestling with a question or situation, and today a symbol, word, or gut feeling will bring the clarity you've been seeking. Now, if things don't turn out exactly as you expected, don't stress. It's natural to feel a bit rattled when things deviate from the plan, but the cosmos is asking you to embrace patience and diplomacy today. Have you ever noticed how staying calm often allows solutions to present themselves more easily? Take a moment to pause, breathe, and remain open to the support that's being offered to you. There's power in staying grounded, especially when the unexpected arises. And let's talk about communication. Today is the perfect day to let your voice be heard. Whether you've been holding back your thoughts or feelings, this is your reminder that the people around you can't read your mind. How often do we expect others to just know how we're feeling, only to realize later that we never really told them what we needed? If you've been feeling misunderstood or underappreciated, now's the time to express yourself clearly. You'll likely be met with understanding and empathy, but only if you take the first step and share your truth. This is also a wonderful day to reconnect with people you may have been meaning to reach out to, or to tackle those lingering decisions that have been hanging over your head. Whether it's setting up long overdue visits or resolving a situation that's been weighing on your heart, today's energy supports heartfelt conversations and thoughtful resolutions. Have you been thinking about reaching out to someone, clearing the air, or just catching up with a friend or family member? Your sympathetic and open approach today will inspire others to meet you halfway. It's the perfect time to heal any rifts or misunderstandings, and your willingness to take the lead will be appreciated more than you know. At work and at home, you're stepping into a powerful, confident energy. You're ready to take on new challenges and show those around you that their trust in you is well placed. Have you ever noticed how, when you're feeling decisive and empowered, things tend to fall into place more easily? That's the energy you're working with today. Whether it's a challenging project at work or something you've been meaning to tackle at home, this is your moment to shine. Your leadership and determination are exactly what's needed to move things forward. And speaking of moving things forward, your financial instincts are also in top form today. Whether you've been thinking about a new project, investment, or even a spontaneous purchase you've had your eye on for a while, today's energy supports bold, thoughtful decisions. You've worked hard for your money, and those around you can see that you're handling it with care and intention. Trust your instincts. You've got a winning touch right now when it comes to your finances. Have you ever waited for that perfect moment to make a financial decision, only to realize that everything fell into place when you trusted your gut? That's the kind of energy in the air today, so if it feels right, go ahead and take that next step.